What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, put it on all so you get notified of all the latest content on this channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, as many of you boxing fans will know, especially boxing fans in America will know now, Deontay Wilder has announced that he will be coming back. He won't be quitting boxing. He was talking all this craziness about he's going to go and do some magic tea or whatever it was to make his decision. But nonetheless, he's made his decision. He said he's going to come back. He's still got the passion. And he was talking, I think, in an interview about how boxing thrives off of an American heavyweight. And so he's definitely in the mood for it. He's in the mood for boxing again. He seems to have his drive back and he wants to train. He wants to go back into it. He looks like he keeps himself in decent shape. So yeah, it shouldn't take him too long to get back in the ring. He's now the wrong side of 30. He's like 36 now, I believe. And he's also had a big thing in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, his hometown. He's had a statue which is dedicated to him. And he was really excited about that. It was emotional. He hugged his own statue and all this sort of thing. And they've really given him his just due. They're really celebrating him in Tuscaloosa. As some people have dissed the statue and said, the statue should be flat on his back, or the statue should have Fury standing over it and all this silliness. But look, at the end of the day, that's his hometown. I'm not sure how many champions or if they've ever had a heavyweight champ from Tuscaloosa, Alabama before. So the way I feel about it is like, look, at the end of the day, he's their hero in that town. He might be the best athlete to ever come out of there, or one of the most famous people to ever come out of Tuscaloosa. So therefore, they've got to celebrate him. He's their hero. He might, they might never get another world champion coming out of there, for a long time. Who knows? But anyway, that's what happened to him. He's got his own statue now for the Bronze Bomber. So another part of the news about Wilder is that he's actually, the WBC have still kept him in sort of a number one slot. So Deontay Wilder is actually in line for a shot at the WBC title. And this despite him losing his last two fights, and then the fight before that was a draw. And his last win was back in 2019, I believe November of 2019 against Louis Ortiz. Many people call the old man, but anyway, yeah. So he hasn't had a win since 2019. It's been losses and draws, for him. And but nonetheless, WBC, he's in their good book, so he's in pole position now to challenge for the WBC title. Depending on what happens with that, and obviously that will depend on whether Tyson Fury comes back or not, because if Fury comes back, he's been talking about he might fight. He's going to watch and observe and see who wins the Joshua Usyk rematch, and if he feels like he's going to take on the winner of that. So there will be a bit of a waiting game for Deontay Wilder, but for him, he's got that favor with the WBC, so he's definitely in line to fight for the title pretty much whenever the dust has settled and we've got the winners out of whether Fury comes back or whoever the winner is, he's in line for it. So interesting news. For me, I'll say this, that he's definitely one of the most exciting fighters that we've seen in recent years, and he's must-see TV is Deontay Wilder, because he always carries that power, he carries that punch that can just turn your lights out, just put you to sleep in any round at any point in the fight. We saw that in the first Fury fight. He basically nearly KO'd Tyson Fury in round 12, still carry that power. So whoever he fights, it's going to be exciting. I don't think there's anything nailed down, but the names I've heard, one of them at least, is Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is one of those names I've heard associated with Deontay Wilder's name. And, we'll see. We'll see what happens. when he comes back. Even Derek Chisora threw his name in the hat, saying he wants Wilder. So you never know what happened, guys. Let me know what you think about Deontay Wilder, him coming back to boxing, his statue, and of course, who do you think he should be fighting in his comeback fight? Should it be Andrew Ruiz? Should it be someone else? Let me know what you think. And until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out.